Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, so we've got a really interesting set of searches here, all about tornadoes.
Yeah.
And we're calling this a deep dive because we're going to try to go deep on what these searches are telling us about how people are reacting to, the threat of a tornado.
Yeah.
And maybe even how we look for information in general during a weather emergency.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that really stands out to me is just how many of these searches are for really specific places. We see Lake City a bunch of times, Monette Bay, Jonesboro, Truman, all these places in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Nashville keeps coming up, too.
Yeah, like Lake City.
Right, exactly.
Lake City tornado.
Yeah, so it seems like people are really focused on what's happening in their immediate area.
Yeah, or maybe places they have family or friends.
Right, exactly.
Like they're worried about somebody in a specific spot.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you see a lot of searches with today, yesterday, last night. People need this information right now. They're not just casually looking up stuff about tornadoes in general.
It's very urgent and immediate.
Exactly.
And that makes sense when you think about, if there's a tornado warning,
right,
you need to know what's happening right now.
Right.
And we see that even more when we look at the types of searches.
Yeah.
Like you said, some of them are really broad, like Arkansas tornado or tornadoes today, just kind of getting the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
But then we also see things like wedge tornado,
which
is a very specific type of tornado.
Right. And pretty scary one.
Yeah, for people who don't know, a wedge tornado is
it's huge.
Yeah, it's massive. It's wider than it is tall.
Yeah, it's one of those where you just know, something bad is happening.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the wedge tornado.
Nope.
And the fact that people are searching for that specific term means
they know what they're dealing with.
Yeah, it means they're aware of this really dangerous phenomenon.
Yeah.
And they want to know more about it.
Right. And then you've got all those searches for real-time tracking.
Yeah.
Tornado Tracker Live. Where's the tornado now?
Tornado Map Live.
Live weather. All that stuff.
Yeah, it's like people are glued to their phones or their computers.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay on top of what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it makes you wonder if that's changing the way we think about severe weather.
Uh-huh.
Are we relying more on these live tracking tools than we used to?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Back in the day, you had to wait for the news on TV or the radio.
Right.
Now you've got all this information at your fingertips.
Instantly. And that's got to have some kind of impact.
Right.
And, of course, we also see searches for tornado warnings.
Yeah.
Which just emphasizes how important those alerts are.
Right.
And then once the immediate danger is passed,
people want to know what happened.
Yeah, we start to see searches like tornado damage today.
Right.
And then they're looking for local news sources like Kate 8 or News Channel 5 Memphis so they can see the aftermath.
Yeah, it's like the story's not over once the storm is gone.
Right.
People want to know the full impact.
So to recap, it sounds like we have a lot of interest in tornadoes, specifically in Arkansas, or particularly around Lake City and Nashville.
Right.
And people want real-time information to stay safe.
Yep.
And then they want to understand the damage after the fact.
That's it in a nutshell.
So what does all this tell us about how we deal with these kinds of events in the digital age? With all this information available instantly, are we better prepared or does it create new challenges? That's something to think about as we wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.